Yeah, I think those cats are battling. How's it going, everybody? So happy you're here. You hear them battling? Let me go stop them. Derpy Boy, Dangler, Sugar Cookie, how y'all doing? Hydrate. Behind, what up? Oh. Blue Jade, welcome on in. Hannah, welcome in. Okay, cool, my bot is working. Because we already got so many people in. We already got a shout out for behind. It's all good, Fubby. Life happens, we all understand. I just try my best to be around when you can be. Hopefully tomorrow I won't feel like crap. I got another COVID shot. My 4th one now. Hopefully I'll feel alright. Anybody looking for any particular Pokemon, or do you think we should start some Dynamax adventures? Let's go raiding. Alrighty. We'll start with something easy while we get people in. Moxie Dad, what up? Squeaks, how you been? So happy to see you again. Welcome home. Alright, adventure is up. Things are getting colder here, but things is good. Aside from the cats being just jerks. Pre-ordered Violet? Nice. You gonna be with us on launch day? I might wear my Pikachu Kigurumi. On the 17th/18th. Yeah, we're gonna be working on getting all the starters. Anna's in, ESS is in, we got 1 spot left. Sword, what up? Thank you for the lurks. Don't have online for a couple more weeks. That's all good. I mean, I suppose you don't really need it until the new game comes out, right? 1 week? Yep. Yeah, it's a bit. No, I'm not gonna do it. I've not seen any of the spoilers, but okay, I thought my screen was freaking out or something. It was just a pop-up. Okay. Whew, I was really nervous. I've not seen any of the spoilers, but I've heard that Quaxley's final evolution is very flamboyant. Alright, Garbage would be good with Drain Punch. You okay, baby? Aw. I don't mean to say it like it's a bad thing. I just like that's the word that was given to me. Like, I can't say for sure myself. I've not seen it. It makes me curious. It makes me want to see it. Man, if this was a Xerneas route, this would have been good, but... I've been trying my best to resist the urge, but... Man, I want to see some spoilers. Fawn, what up? Welcome home, my dude. Can we get shoutouts for Sword and Pawn, please? Don't think we've gotten shoutouts for them yet. Is a shout out for Cookie Bean. Thank you, thank you. You know, if we shout somebody out that they is an awesome person, you should definitely get to know. Also, thank you all for starting the day with us. Appreciate you all. Let's see, we're all physical attackers here. I think the steel type up there has... Let me double check what that thing has. It has Screech, so we could take advantage of that. Also, there's a giant beaver on the screen if anyone wants it. I apparently need to buy some balls. Alright, we'll head toward the Doug Trio. Travo! Welcome home, how you been? Only Suga got the beaver? Doing alright. I didn't expect to, but I got a COVID shot today. My 4th one, so hopefully I won't feel like crap tomorrow. Alright, so now the Doug Trio. Since Freya's an NPC, I'm thinking Hannah takes the Doug Trio. I'm probably gonna feel like crap anyway. I mean, like, it's gonna be Remembrance Day, and I'm gonna see all over. Masteron, what up? Thank you so much for the sub. Y'all, please toss Masteron a follow, and Masteron, we hope you continue to enjoy those amazing emotes and your place in the Squeak Squad. Justice, welcome home. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Remembrance Day, and I'm probably gonna see imagery everywhere that's gonna make me think of things I wish I could forget. Oh, this duck. Okay, so I did hear correctly. This duck caked up boy. Making me want to see it even more. Atomic Crimson Wolf, thank you for the follow. Squeaks to you, how you doing this fine day? Oh, really? The cat didn't? That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm really confused by the max guard. Was that a misclick, or... I don't think Hannah's noticed that Nuzzle's being blocked by Lightning Rod. Alright, so can Hannah take the Doug Trio? Oh, you were just trying to use up some... Or trying to reserve some PP? I get that. Alright, so Hannah, what I need you to do in this final fight is to spam Screech. Appreciate it. That combined with both of our drain punches, we should keep to high health pretty easily. Sword, you also trying to avoid the spoils? You trying to resist the urge to look? Awesome, a Screech landed. How's Coco look? I've not heard. Bad? Oh. I've heard either awesome or bad. Hannah's screeching like her life depends on it. We need them screeches. Tempest, welcome home. How you doing? Atomic, you play a lot of Pokemon? There you go. The plan was to keep making the defense drop while widening the gap by also increasing attack, but it died before that. Alright, best of luck. Hope someone gets a shiny. Just be lurking tonight. We appreciate that, Justice. Thank you for the lurks. Hope you're doing well. It's not loading the D. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go check the game on. I gotta check Scarlet Violet on the eShop. I'm told something's supposed to happen. Wes Cook, welcome home. How you doing? You couldn't catch it? Have you already caught a Guzzlord? Oh, then it means you've already caught one, I think. Alright, if you like, we can go against Stack Attack or maybe Buzzwole instead. What's supposed to happen? I don't know. I think maybe a pre-download. If this thing could load at all. Oh no, I heard someone else got no? No pre-download yet? Okay. Fine. Well, it's worth a look. Nico, welcome on in. Tried changing the date on your Switch? Nah, it's fine. I can wait. Alright, shall we get a Buzzwole path then? You have the path? Would you be able to, are you done with your DA? 5 Guzzlords? It's open? Why do you have 5 Guzzlords? No one needs 5 Guzzlords. I could argue that people don't even need 1 Guzzlord. Yeah, Dynamax Adventure is open. Oh, did you get them in, like, surprise trades? Raids in Pokemon Go. Ah. I can't play Pokemon Go. It's too freaking cold out there now. Like, what'd they expect us to do in these parts of the world where it's freaking snowing? Mashing A if you can get in on time. Don't you have to buy, like, the passes that let you do it long range? Ooh, a Plusle. What up, Plusle? I forgot what we were fighting for a second. Oh, we definitely have a convenient gym. Never mind. We have a convenient Pokestop, but we have a Pokestop right in our yard. Maybe I should like try to petition to get it turned into a gym. That would be pretty dope. Let's see. See a fire type over there. About the only helpful thing I see right now. I am Team Valor, but I've not played Pokemon Go in a very long time. Like, I touch it every now and then, but I'm too busy playing the mainline games and trying to stay warm. Oh, are you currently out somewhere, Blue Jade? The new Pokemon that the new Pokemon that weren't leaked. I like all the Pokemon so far. Then again, I've not really met a Pokemon I didn't like. Maybe I'm just too biased. It's a shame that playing fetch with Ghost Doggo drains your life force. I would play fetch with Ghost Doggo. You're gonna go water and Sugar's gonna go grass? I thought you were supposed to get more coins from spinning more Pokestops or gold Pokestops, but I didn't get more coins. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Have to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. They're rare? Man, that blows. I spun so many gold Pokestops before and I got no coins. I only got the first one. It was already a stretch that I was gonna be out there in that snow to spin 100 golden Pokestops. to get enough coins, but if not, if it gets to a point to where apparently not all of them are gonna give me coins in the first place, no, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to trade someone a legendary or something if I'm gonna have to, if that's gonna have, if that's what it's gonna have to be for me to get a gimme goal. Making me go out and walk. Rude game. I like Gimme Ghoul too, I just don't want to have to go out and walk. It's freezing out here. We get snow over here. I guess I could check the Pokestop in our yard. See if it's gold and like occasionally spin it for coins, but I don't know, like the rate I'm getting these gold coins, which is not at all. I don't know if I'll actually get 100 coins by then. Nope, it's not golden. There were no gold Pokestops in town. This NPC is having to carry us. Really? With your 1 HP? Really? Rude. Yeah, I hope I can just catch a Gimme Ghoul in Scarlet Violet. Because I don't like my chances of getting one in Pokemon Home. Rex, what up? Welcome home. Oh, Tempest should have took that Pokemon. The Sudowoodo would have helped against this turtle. Flexes every time he gets hit. It is amusing. Gotta pass out. Okie dokie, Rex. If you plan on lurking while sleeping, we more than appreciate it. Hope you hadn't had too rough a day. Appreciate you popping in. Just woke up early? Yeah, it was kind of same for me too. I got up and for some reason my brain just said, I'm gonna stay awake. Imagine being conscious. I know, right? Sounds dreadful. Zephy! I mean, if you got a physical copy, it sounds like you gotta go at midnight. I'm hoping that, like, I got the digital copy, so I'm hoping I'll get to play at 9 a.m. my time. Zephy, welcome home. How you doing? Or, did I say 9 a.m.? 9 p.m., I mean. I would love to get access to Pokemon at 9 a.m. Dang it! I just fixed that weather. Rude. Man, I wish I could get a pin set or a steelbook. They don't offer that here. Oh, sorry you had to deal with that though, Sword. That sucks. Glad you were able to put your foot down. Oh, there's a tiny cactus. What up, Cacnea? Just chilling. Well, that's not good. We'll be fine. Sword needs to buy an Ultra Ball, it seems. Oh, nice burn. Alright, GG. Hope someone gets a shiny. Yay, I got the cactus. No shiny. Alright, now it's Xerneas' turn. Feel free to hop on in. There we go. Popped a couple lurks up for some friends. Got one spot left if anyone wants it. I'm wondering if I will be able to start the game with a Mew with my Pokeball Plus. Hopefully the Pokeball Plus connects to the Scarlet Violet. You're cold? Oh no, get under a blankie. You are under a blankie? Should I turn up the heater? No. Why no? Money? Okay. Well, these choices aren't good. Huh. Alright, so we definitely want to go for the poison. Poison then fire. Poison and fire is the best we got right now. Alright, so Tempest takes the gloom. Professor, what up? Welcome home. How goes the hunting tonight? Just started, but it's gone alright. No shinies yet. I wish I knew you were trying to get in, Professor. I would have restarted it for you. I don't have a lot of moves. Fiscal responsibility, what is this? Jimmy knows what this means. Jimmy is responsible with money. Especially now that Jimmy mostly only does Pokemon things. And doesn't try to get on the ground floor of every game ever. Ow, my lip. Let's see, what's after the Cinescourge? I might take a chance on that scientist Pokemon. Crap. Yo, Master, welcome home. How you doing? Sure, Blue Jade, you can have this in a Scorch. Got stomach virus? Ooh, sorry about that. That sucks. Doing solo runs between calls at work this week. Snagged a shiny cliff fable. Nice. Yeah, I usually go for the ginger ale too, and I'm burned. Alright, maybe I need to take this in a Scorch. I would have been fine not taking it, but then I got burned. I have not heard that at all, Professor. Alright, maybe we go for the grass type just because it seems to be the hardest hitting thing there. And then blue can take that if they would like. Squirrel King, do I got that right? Welcome on in. At the moment, we're going back and forth between Buzzwole and Xerneas. You're welcome to join us if you like. Oh, Corsola, what up? Oh, Professor's out of great balls, it seems. I used to watch a lot of cooking shows when I was in Georgia and just had the TV on. I just enjoyed competitive cooking shows. Please. Oh no, Professor. Check to see how much money you have in the in the extension. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta do my Poké Daily. Two Premier Balls and 26 bucks. I just got a common reward. Only Pawn got the Corsola. Hey, Shushi, do you have earplugs? Okay. Alright, Chimera, we'll try to be quiet. Alright, so Gloom leads with Toxic. That's pretty much it. Poor Cookie need a nappy. Well, I didn't do much. Did I get the shiny Guzzlord? No, we just switched it out for a Buzzwole at request. Alright, I have 2 HP, so I'm not gonna Dynamax. Really? He just decided he's not poisoned anymore? Great. That was rude. Deathbane, what up? Welcome home, how you doing? Alright, at this point, anyone can Dynamax just to make sure they don't die. Well, I'm dead. Alright, GG everybody. Best of luck. Calling it shiny now. Appreciate the lurks, Deathbane. Hope the writing goes well. I used to write my own little Pokemon story too. Wrote a Pokemon story with Cookie once. No shiny. Well, Deathbane, there is our art section in the Discord. Alright, the next Dynamax adventure is open. Feel free to hop on in. No way to take a pic and post it? Ah, sorry. Alright, we got one space left. I gotta say, the temptation is great. Trying not to look at those spoilers. Must resist. Busy collecting Pokemon to get the shiny charm. Is there any Pokemon you need help getting, Hannah? Have good breeding news for... I mean, I always like good breeding news. CJT, welcome on in. Vantage, welcome home. Picnics are portable daycares. If you have 2 compatible Pokemon, they will breed. Sandwiches just increase odds. So I'm gonna have to like restart a picnic every now and then. That's how I get more eggs. Does it select which Pokemon breed, or is it just all... Is it just a willy-nilly orgy in my party? Alright, so there's Skarmory over there. The Dragon type has a fire move. I really hope Ditto's in the game. Ditto really made things easier. Yeah, just put only 2 Pokemon in my party. I imagine I can access the boxes anytime, just like Sword and Shield. I was gonna Google something, but then I forgot what it was. Dang it, it was important too. What was it? Also, can I get a shout out for CJT, please? And Sword, did you write yourself in a corner? Ditto is in the game. Appreciate it. I'm glad to hear that our emote will still be relevant. I thought of a funny emote idea. What if you picture like that Ditto, but like a spray bottle's being... It's being attacked by a spray bottle. Stop, horny. If anyone wants to draw that, go for it. Horny bonk with the Ditto, that would also do it. Clone Ball, I've not heard about that one. Ducky, welcome on in. I'm sorry, that name is not familiar, but it says you're subbed. You've definitely been here before. Have you changed your name recently? Used to be Keldeo? I remember that name. Welcome on in, Ducky. Welcome home. Antos, welcome home. Steel Dragon, welcome home. So many awesome people rolling in. Steel Dragon, type in !! Pokestart. Alright, so y'all could take a chance on this scientist Pokemon if you like. There you go, now you can catch things. Steel Dragon, we also have... Oh sweet, I caught it. Steel Dragon, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see an extension that works with the Pokemon Community Game bot. You can use that to buy Pokeballs, see what Pokemon you have, and even battle other people. Definitely check it out. It totally makes things simpler. How's everybody been? Hopefully tomorrow I won't have to cancel stream. I didn't expect to end up getting a COVID shot today, but I got a COVID shot today. So hopefully it won't kick my butt. Advantage, thank you so much for the good news. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, like a rolled up newspaper smacking the Ditto, that would be hilarious. If we can't get that emote on Twitch, we can at least put it on the Discord. That, or who knows, maybe save that emote in case I ever become partner. That's the dream. Yeah, I've been worried about the breeding for a while. Also, there's a shout out for Vantage. Really? It missed the meteor beam? Oh, not Cotton Guard. Come on. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. I'm like heavily in my head trying my best to be quiet so Cookie can take a nap. Yes, this also makes me more excited for the games. What up, Still Dragon? Don't erase my stat boosts. Any recommendations on a Pokemon you should play? Have you ever played a MOBA before? If I'm to give you suggestions on what Pokemon to play, I gotta know what your usual play style is. Okay, do you not know what a MOBA is? No. Okay, that makes things more difficult. Have you ever played League of Legends? Or, Dota? Um. No? Okay, then. Okay, Baby's First MOBA. Um. Let's see. Then you're gonna want to start with all-around characters. Talonflame is good. I really like Talonflame. Talonflame's one of my mains. But if you've never played a MOBA before, definitely start with more tanky characters. Characters that could take more of a punch, like Lucario. Lucario's good. Lyle should take this. There we go. And I guess the Skarmory? Does the Skarmory have a flying type move? It does have fly. Okay. Talonflame's good because one of its because of fly. I would definitely recommend using fly as one of its moves. It's a pretty nice button. Good for getting out and getting in. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some more basic characters that you could start out with. Something that's not too complicated. Venusaur's pretty good for a beginner. Yeah, if we're talking about like real beginner-friendly Pokemon, Venusaur's good. I would avoid Pokemon that are too fragile. I don't think assassin-like Pokemon are good for someone to start out with traditionally. Best of luck, Vantage. Thank you, okay, try again. Thank you, Vantage. You have a good night. Thanks so much for being here. Hope we see you tomorrow. You have a good day. You plan on lurking while doing whatever it is you gotta do. You more than appreciate it. Yeah, otherwise, like, what kind of characters do you usually play? Do you play, like, healers? Do you play... have you ever played Overwatch before? I'm trying to think, what kind of games could you have played that are similar to this? Yes, you have played Overwatch? Like, what characters have you played in Overwatch? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so ESS should probably take this. Reaper, Ash. Just those two? Moira, Reinhardt. Alright, so Talonflame does sound like a good match. I think Crystal would be a good match for you. Maybe Tyranitar, but they kind of nerfed him. A champ could be good if you use its submission skill wisely to both escape or go into battle. I would still suggest Venusaur. And if you really like sniping, if you're good at sniping, Decidueye would be good. Hello, Gerbear. No habla en español. I probably butchered that. That scared me. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, for those that don't know, for as low as 100 biddies, you can scare the crap out of me. Jump scares at 100 biddies. That was fun. I'm glad you liked it. How you doing this fine day? Cassie. Sorry about that. How you doing, Cassie? I would have felt bad if you hurt your iPad there. No shinies for me, it looks like. Beebles! Lurking and drawing? What you drawing? Almost threw your pencil? Are you drawing something as well, Sugar? Oh, I need to catch this creepy Pokemon. Walking a floof? Do it up, Professor. Oh yeah, I saw you drawing that. I saw some pictures of it on your Twitter. But I believe you said it was cursed? Beebles, everyone from Beebles' place, welcome on in. We are so happy to have you. Squeaks, you wonderful people. For all those new here, this is the Best Chimera, a Pokemon-focused channel all about helping people with whatever Pokemon needs you may have and playing with viewers. If you're ever looking for a Pokemon to round out your team, complete your decks, if there's an item that's been eluding you, or you just like playing with friends, doing Dynamax adventures, shiny hunting, and soon Terra raiding with people, then this is the place to be. If you want, here's my friend code so we can do Terra raids when the new game comes out. Y'all, please share the love like Beebles do. Check them out. Toss them a follow. I was lurking it up at your channel. I guess this means I can close that tab now. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. Thought it was, but it improved since. Okay, that's good. Tyler, welcome on in. We've not seen any shinies yet today, but we're gonna keep trying. It seems that jump scare got a lot of people in chat. Alright, Dynamax Adventure is up if you want to join us. Also, please throw a follow to our good friend Cassie, playing a lot of Overwatch 2. Really good with Diva. Have y'all seen any of the Pokemon leaks? Oh, y'all having a shiny drought? I'm sorry about that. Avoid them like the plague, that's fair. Because of TikTok? Ooh, okay, note to self, avoid TikTok. Okay, our options are terrible so far. Yeah, we've been, for the most part, avoiding talking about spoilers. We just, we did talk about breeding Pokemon for a bit, since we were worried that breeding wasn't going to be in the game. Thankfully, it does look like there's going to be breeding in the game. I gotta be able to breed. Alright, so rock type, steel type, and then steel type again? Alright, rock, steel, steel. ESS should probably take this one. I would think Graveyard would get an evolution. That's what I'm thinking will happen. I don't think the Paint Monkey will. All my moves are useless here. Hopefully I won't get destroyed. I really want to see Fido's evolution, but I'm trying my best to resist the urge. The temptation to see those spoilers is great, and I'm trying my best to resist. Those are cute names. Yeah, there's actually people on Twitch already playing the game, getting banned here and there. Playing the game in the Sword Shield category. So definitely watch out for that. Wait, really? Yeah. And I'm dead. I have been destroyed. Part 1 of Scarlet. Yeah, I wonder how long those videos will last. Oh, no problem. Happy to help. Yeah, you know this channel will be safe for that. Defense Rose, that'll help. Barker's doesn't. Well, there goes that cheer I just did. A swarm? Not a pack of Fido? Boom claws. I definitely try to have an electric attack somewhere for Leon's Charizard. If you've not fought Leon yet. Doges. Think you should be getting electric type move if you can? Absolutely. That Charizard has something for everything. If you try bringing a water type into it, it's gonna hit you with Solar Beam. It's got a G-Max Rock move. Fossil might be fine. So long as that Charizard hasn't learned Scorching Sand. Alright, now the Steel type. Lyle should probably take this. Oh, I see Cassie posted in our art spot. Oh, looks cute. Suga has been infected with Christmas. My apologies. Hope someone alerts your next of kin. Decorations had to be up by at the end of the day. Crap, the tree. Critical hit. Dick. Rude. That is a cute emote. Cyanide, welcome on in. How you doing? Yo, what up, Jigglypuff? Slight heals. Yay, I got a Jigglypuff. Professor Cyanide, congratulations on the puff. Alright, so Lyle takes this. Alright, now this steel type, and I'll take it. Aw, why you sad? Hope we can make your day better. Won't be able to do the Charizard raid? Aw, really? Like you're not getting it for like you're getting it for Christmas, or will you be like working the holidays? Working? Oh. 2 retail jobs, that is rough. Well, if you can find any windows to ever play the game, and we're live, I'll try my best to, like, prioritize getting you into Charizard raids, so we can get you that Charizard. Yeah, we could do some late night runs with you. Are you in the Discord? Yeah, but I think we're in like completely different time zones as it is. Both with... Oh, okay. 8 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. Alright, well... Definitely use our Discord in the Pokemon section or the raid chat. Yeah, we have a raid chat section in our Pokemon stuff area in our Discord now. So definitely use that. And we'll try our best to get you a Charizard somehow. Also, for anyone who wants into the Discord, wants into a very connected, very awesome Pokemon community that's always happy to help each other, there's our Discord. We also have a streamer section for streamers to use to tell us when they go live. Sometimes I use that to know when I should be lurking somewhere. Ace Man, welcome to the Discord. Think you still have a code or two for Marshadow? I know a couple people here who have been looking for that Marshadow code. Oh, yep, they perked up. There they are. Their ears went whoop. Sneeze and bit your tongue. Ooh, that sucks. You are Ace Man Art? Okie dokie. Welcome. So happy to have you in the Discord. Trying to get so many Pokemon streamers connected. I almost didn't take that Pokemon. Alright, so let's see. Lyle, if you can lead with a couple metal sounds, I would very much appreciate it. Or you know what? Don't lead with metal sound. Do gear grind 2 turns in a row. And then attack. Hey Blue, I was wondering what happened to you. Did you? I missed it. I'm sorry. Chat's been moving. Which, I mean, as a streamer is a good problem to have. Oh, no, I meant the other... I miss... What's its move? What's the move I wanted it to use? Shift gear, that's the move. I'm dumb. Yeah, I meant shift gear. I'm sorry. Well, just one shift gear will be fine now. Well, now it looks like you... Okay. I'm messing up left and right. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm a little nervous. There's a shout out for Yo Master. Yo Master, what up? We will be dedicated to getting everyone Charizard. Yes, what Yo Master said. I will make sure, even if I have to stay up late, I will make sure everyone in chat who wants a Charizard will get a Charizard. I will be up grinding, trying to get my Pokemon as swole as crap. I'm gonna make it happen. I wouldn't be a good Chimera League chairman otherwise. So close. Alright, GG. Hope, best of luck, everybody. Was that a pun? How dare you pun in my chat? Travel safe, sugar? No shinies, it looks like. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Alright, now it's Buzzwole's turn. We're gonna go back and forth between Buzzwole and Xerneas. Beebles, what's your usual stream schedule like? Cyanide switching to mobile? Okie doke. Wednesdays through Saturdays, 7:30 EST. Then we're gonna start streaming all day with the Scarlet Violet releases, so we have a pretty similar schedule. Either way, I'll be lurking up in your channel on another screen, even while I'm streaming. Hey, I know who that is. Prison Person Institute, welcome on in. Squeaks to you, how you doing? I'm doing good. I got all these lovely people here hanging out with us. No shiny Pokemon yet, but I mean, I'm patient. There's a Roly-Coly if anyone wants it. New to all this networking stuff, so it's nice to hang around. Oh yeah, I totally get that. I still remember the feeling of being new. Honestly, sometimes I still feel new. Alright, the psychic type. And I don't think I see much useful things here. So I think we're pretty much set. Patient, stubborn, or both? Maybe both. Iron Caliber, welcome on in. Squeaks to you, how you doing this fine day? Yeah, being a social creature on Twitch is definitely a lot of it. a lot of the times if you want people to hang out, you also gotta hang out other places. Twitch feels like a full-time thing for me. So I suppose it is a full-time thing. I'm a full-time streamer. Aw, dang, no really, Coley. So especially when the new game comes out, I'll have a lot more time to make sure that everyone gets whatever Pokemon they need. Quite the learning curve. If you have any questions, let me know. I am always happy to help. I want another cup. Oh yeah, tell Stormy we're live. And Caliber, if you need any help from me, let me know. Beebles, how long y'all been streaming? Alright, I would tell the NPC to take this. So nice not having a mobile delay. Oh yeah. I've been using Twitch mobile a lot more than I used to. Yeah, Blue, you go ahead and take this. Dara, what up? Yeah, we can make sure you get in the next Buzzwole raid. Welcome home. How you doing? Alright, we'll just take the easiest fights. Oh, I very much enjoyed Arceus. Yeah, like, a lot of advice you'll hear about streaming is to play what you want. And for the most part, that's true, but it really helps to have, like, for your channel to have a core focus. Like, if you think about it like if you think of a Twitch channel, like a TV channel, like, TV channels don't just show anything and everything. They usually have a core focus on their audience or something. Like Cartoon Network has a focus on cartoons and stuff like that. You have your sports channels. What I used to do is like I tried to go for just monster collecting games. I've played Gormon, Digimon, but that wasn't working out. So I've been doing pure Pokemon for 6 months. How long have I been streaming? Maybe about 4 years. Been a lot of ups and downs. I've had to learn a lot of things the hard way. So over 5? Well, crap. Dr. Cossack, welcome on in. Reverse, welcome home. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not as far along as I wish I was, but like I definitely feel like I've learned a lot. Emphasize that being a variety streamer needs to be earned. Like, well, that's the tricky thing. Like I've heard from a lot of streamers that only streamed a particular game that they moved to variety and then their view count dropped off. Like people know what they want, and if you don't give it to them, like people will try to find some other place to get it. It's only fair. It's only right. People only have a limited time on this earth, and they should spend it doing something they want. So I try my best to be as thankful as I can to the people using their time on this earth to spend with us. And I try to give back to the community as best I can by constantly giving out Pokemon, helping people with whatever I can. And just genuinely thanking people just for being here. One tricky thing though is like if you want to be partner, a lot of people get drawn into kind of into a no-win situation when trying to be partner. Like when they get the numbers, if they only play one game, the Twitch people will tell them that they need to play a different game and see if they can continue to get those numbers on their own. At which point they'll try to move into variety, their numbers will drop off, and then they get screwed. You have to be careful with that. You have to be really open with everyone saying, hey, we're trying to get partner, please hang out while we do these very different things, because the Twitch overlords are being mean to us. Gotta go to work early, gotta go to bed. Okie dokie, Hannah. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you plan on lurking while sleeping, we more than appreciate it. You have a wonderful night, and thank you for being here. Sorry if I talk too much. Have you on your TV? That's pretty dope. There's this wonderful little store in New Zealand that puts the stream on all of their TVs, and I'm still incredibly appreciative for that. It's not like that boosts the view count or anything. It's just interesting promotion that I very much appreciate. Give your cat something to listen to. I hope the cats like squeaks. Maybe they like squeaks. Hello, cats. How you doing? Never knew that was a thing. Oh yeah, I only know that was a thing because a lot of streamers who have tried to get partner and have gotten partner have talked about it. They've talked about it a lot on Twitter. Are y'all on Twitter? Old Rayquaza VMAX card? That's dope. Congrats, that's awesome. Trying to avoid using Twitter. I was at the same point, but I've been told by so many people that like you gotta be social on the social medias. In the same way you gotta be social on other people's channels, you gotta be social in any way possible. I wish I was better at social media than I am. I definitely need help on social media. Also, Wolf, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. How you doing this fine day? I'm gonna keep metal sounding. Oh, never mind. Alright, GG. Best of luck, everybody. I mean, a lot of the time I think I'm boring too. But then again, like, most people who think they're interesting are just really full of themselves. Trying to post frequently on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Definitely gotta follow each other on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. What's your Insta? I'll give you a follow. No shinies, it looks like. I'll tell you what, here you go. Feel free to follow us on all our socials. I am happy to give a follow back. We are trying to grow on YouTube and TikTok. We're pretty new to YouTube and TikTok. Also, there's a little flame pupper. Oh. I just got the TikTok follow. Follow back. Follow back. Alright, the code is 4587, 4587. We usually use the same... Oh, Dar, we're going back and forth between Xerneas and Buzzwole. We'll do Buzzwole after this. It's, like, my best attempt at trying to give everyone what they want. Oh, there's the follow on Instagram. Oh, no puppy for me. Boop, follow back. Okay, Quillfish is alright. Sand Slash is decent DPS. Duraludon. Get Duraludon, please. No, why? Well, that hurt me. Alright, so our path is Steel. Steel something Steel. I think Steel Water Steel. No, not water. Steel Ghost Steel. I don't... Well, let me double check. Let me see if that ghost has Will-O-Wisp. It does not. We'll be safe. Alright, so Steel Ghost Steel is our path. Alright, whoever has the fish should take the Leyron. On mobile, that was a slight... Oh. I do appreciate it, thank you. I'll definitely find your YouTube later and follow you. If I see that you followed me on YouTube, I'll follow you back. I'm still figuring out YouTube. Which fish? I'm the Quillfish, so the other fish. Barracuda. The Barracuda should take the Leyron. Yeah, Beebles, thank you for all the follows. I followed right back on TikTok and Instagram. Lyle, why you no take? Lyle, why? Apparently you are very sleepy. Okay, this puts us in a predicament. But I think maybe we'll be okay. There we go. I don't think I've ever maxed out the demon getting him to level 10. Ah, okay. I was thinking, I don't think I've maxed out any of them. Alright, I suppose blue will take this one. Oh yeah, it's very grindy, but it definitely pays to have the shiny charm on Legends Arceus. It definitely increases your shiny rate. Sugar, welcome home. Fifth shiny box, nice. I admit I played a lot more time playing Sword and Shield than Arceus. Alright, so the gears should do the gear shift twice in a row and then attack, because then that usually just eats the deer. I'm gonna sword stance twice in a row. Also, again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. You are very much appreciated here. I always feel like I should thank people more, but then I feel like I'm gonna annoy people. Is my stream deck not working? No, that's working. My other effects aren't working. Why not? I gotta go manually put them in. Average Levine, what is up? Thank you for the shout out for Average Levine, another Pokemon streamer right there. Definitely check them out, toss them a follow. Also, there's a Poliwag. Too grateful unsub. Dang it, I need to buy more balls. And quick. Baby, was I too loud? How was your nap? OCB.
Fine food. Cake.
Did you eat all the cake? Hours ago. You got DC'd? Oh no. Did it kick you out of the Dynamax adventure, or? Oh sweet, got a Poliwag. Good thing I Dynamax, that would have killed me. There we go, GG. Best of luck, everybody.
Here, take it.
Well, I forgot to my popcorns. Shiny, calling it. Nope. 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 Sure, Deathbane, tell us. You finally got Kyogre? Nice. Alright, Dara, you still there? Dara? Looking for Dara. I know they really wanted a Buzzwole path. There you are. Code is 4587. 4587. Tell me when you're ready. Ready? Those are some good flying types there. There we go. Dara's in. We got one spot remaining. Papa Prick, what up? Thank you for the lurks. Can we get a shout out for Papa Prick, please? Is a cat trying to get your popcorn? Popcorn. I think I dropped a popcorn. Come back. Popcorn. 5-minute rule. Five what rule? What, 5-minute rule? No one left behind. Dang it, I really want to see that emote drawn up. Oh, we talked about breeding, and then that led to well, apparently when alright, first let me dang it, didn't want to go that way. Apparently the Pokemon in your party will breed, or may breed if they're in the same egg group. When you do picnics. So like picnics will kind of act like daycares apparently. So then we talked about like how we may have to just have 2 Pokemon in a party before doing a picnic, otherwise it can end up just being a weird Pokemon orgy. And then we talked about making like a stop horny emote where the Ditto is being sprayed with a spray bottle or hit on the head with a rolled up newspaper. Oh, Ringo's scratching the post. You get it. Thought that said, guess what? Womp womp. Yeah. Horny bulk. Who knows? Maybe use it if I get more emote slots if I ever become partner. Put it in the Discord at least. Can't eat anything in peace. I'm gonna guess a girl cat is there. Oh, precious baby, you want some food? What do you mean? Cuba loves you. Yeah, I've been avoiding TikTok because I've been told that that's just spoilers everywhere. Oh, Cookie. My Twitter has been safe so far, because thankfully the people I follow on Twitter don't just go crazy with the spoilers. TikTok is TikTok, I don't know if I'm safe there, so I'm just avoiding TikTok until the game comes out. Nobody's safe on TikTok? That's fair. TikTok's not a safe place. Alright, so fire type, and then... The fire type is complicated because then after that, there's a Pokemon that makes it rain. And that will get in the way of the fire type. Confused at how people are playing it? Crap, what was... I know how, and I'm blanking on what it's called. Review copies, that's it. Yeah, people have gotten their hands on review copies, or review copies got leaked, and people are playing those and streaming them and getting banned. I would love to be important enough to get a review copy. Well, so much for that helping hand. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I shall go to the grave extra strong. Yeah.
I did, but I'm strong.
Now I'm super dead. Alright, now feel free to helping hand me. Oh. What up, Makuhita? There was something I was about to do. Maybe I was about to lurk somebody? Yes, I was about to lurk somebody. Because I just saw that they're live, so I'm gonna go toss them a lurk. Oh, hello. Only Black Iron got the Makuhita. Lucky. Alright, now let's go for the one on the left. So we don't have to deal with the rain. Okay, never mind. You have a plan? Is it sunny day? Yes, I was right. Alright, I hope the frog doesn't hit you first. I like Politoed. I like its design. It's very cute. I want to hug it. It's just a very huggable Pokemon. I like a huggable Pokemon. I like 90s Pikachu when he was fat. Gonna settle down, watch some anime with the fiance before bed. Lurking though, shiny luck. Thank you so much, Beebles. Y'all please toss Beebles a follow on their way into lurk mode. I believe I heard that they need to catch up on some Bleach. One of them does anyway. No. I don't think they're gonna go catch up on Bleach. Yeah, enjoy the anime. Thanks so much for being here and lurking. So awesome to have you in the community. Have an awesome night. Time to force feed berries? Wait, no. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Nice. Me and Cookie love that. Anime. Still waiting for the new season to end. By the time they put out new stuff, we have to rewatch the old stuff to remember what even happened. Oh, Dr. Cossack. As far as the new Bleach season is concerned, I think that's on Disney Plus. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll. Waiting for the new Demon Slayer? Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. I mean, you can always go find a pirate hat. I have a beautiful pirate hat. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? No, that would be illegal for me to suggest. I'm just saying you should get a pirate hat.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable pirate hat. Yeah. You remember the classic Pirates of the Caribbean? Like, Jack Sparrow never went anywhere without the hat. Remember when his hat fell overboard and the crew was about to drop anchor to make sure they got the hat back? Pirate hat is very important.
Yep.
Crunchyroll lost rights to Bleach? Really? How'd they do that? What size is said hat?
Idiot.
I don't know hat sizes. I don't know your head size. I'm glad I was able to tell you that though, so you didn't like look forever on Crunchyroll for something that wasn't there. I was not expecting Disney Plus to get it. Just DM you on Twitter? Sure thing. Also, can we get a shout out for Dr. Cossack if we didn't already? Disney wants to buy the sun.
And charge us for it. Like an episode of The Simpsons.
Yep. Well, that was a lot of HP just got back. Buzzwole, stop doing that. Competing with Disney's pockets is pretty difficult. Yeah. Alright, nope. 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 No way, really? Nice, congratulations! That's awesome! What color is it? Like a greenish. Alright, Blue Jay, does that mean you're down to do stack attack with us? Alright, Xerneas raid is up. Feel free to hop on in. So, someone got a shiny Guzzlord yesterday. Now we got a someone got a shiny Buzzwole today. Wonder what'll happen tomorrow. That really makes me happy when someone gets a shiny from our raids. That's just a good feeling. Ah, sniffly. Oh, time to take my meds. Oh, another plusle. A second plusle today. Let me... Did I catch the other one? Alright, we'll try one more time, see if anyone's interested in Xerneas. Or if y'all want to do Stack Attacka or Buzzwole, let me know. We definitely can't do Xerneas with 2. Hey, Night Tempest, thanks so much for being here. Squeaks to you. Hope we see you tomorrow. Dynamax Adventure is up. Oh, sweet, I got it. Blue Jade, Black Iron, congratulations. What do you think? Should I wear the Pikachu Kigurumi for the midnight release? Hit chroma keys? Yeah. Think I shouldn't mess with the overlay or anything like that for the midnight release. Alright, we'll have to try something else. Or I could try breeding for another shiny legendary or shiny Hisuian Pokemon. Oh, it's... Tyrell, what up? I don't know why my sparkles aren't working. Appreciate that, Tyrell. Can we get a shout out for our good friend Tyrell, please? How you liking the Sonic Frontiers? They go alright. Blue Jade got a shiny Buzzwole just moments ago. My initial starter? Well, I'm gonna try to get all three of them. The plan is to start the game, trade off my starter, restart the game, trade off my starter again, start the game, get the third starter, and then get the other two starters traded back to me. That is my plan. Alright, that ground type over there will help. Ground, water, rock. Thank you, Tyrell. I appreciate that. You have a good night, my dude, and y'all please toss Tyrell a follow on their way into lurk mode. Oh god, tell my phone. Oh, rescue. She's getting that scratching post. Oh, you get it. Rescue. I'm surprised she didn't make a move for my popcorns. Popcorns? Yes. No, she cared last time when she put her head in the freaking bag. Heard you run in your mouth. Here she comes.
Popcorn.
Man, I'm trying to get these Ultra Beasts, but y'all are getting them faster than me. Double Screech. Just so you know, that's my plan for the stack attacker. Double Screech. Love the name Seamus. Did I say that right? That it? Yay. I like when I don't look like an idiot. There's a Surskit if anyone wants it. I meant to do Poke Check first, but I didn't. Okay, I don't have one. Good, I didn't waste a ball. Anyone else want a Surskit? Oh, I heard the microwave beep. What did you get?
What's the timer?
Oh, what you timing? What you cooking? French fries. Yummy. Do what? Man, I didn't get the Surskit again. Alright, come on, double Screech strat. No, the Screech missed. Let's try again. Well, at least we got one off. Triple screech. You ain't ready for this screech. Well, there went the Pokemon that was supposed to do the killing. Well, now I got its defense back one stage. Ah, thank you. My chums.
Keep the screaming. Please. No screaming. Mama doesn't want screaming.
There we go, GG. It's been a little quiet, but people are just chilling. Then it's getting late. So many Premier Balls? Yeah, we got plenty of Premier Balls. Oh, no shiny for me. Okie dokie, Blue Jade, you have a good night. Yeah, I suppose it would be a good time for us to call it as well. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. We appreciate you all. Let's see. If you ever want to play with us, you want to know whenever we go live, you want to check out cute pictures of pets, or you want to see stupid things I've said in the Chimera quote section, definitely check out our Discord. Be more than happy if you were a part of it. Definitely going to be ready for when the new game comes out. If you'd be so kind, join us on a raid. I'd very much appreciate it. We're going to raid another teammate we haven't had a chance to raid yet. Also very new to the team. Come on over, make them feel welcome. Yell out Squeak Raid. Throw up the squeaks, throw up hearts, throw up Pikachu, throw up perverted dittos, whatever you got. I'd very much appreciate it. And throw up in general. And thank you all for making this a wonderful night. Hope we see you tomorrow. Night, everybody. Bye. Night, night.